Alright man, every single way to get your hands on legendary skill tomes in Raid Shadow Legends. We also cover some of the normal skill tomes as well, but to be honest, most ways that you get your legendary tomes are also the ways in which you can grab rare and epic tomes as well. The first and easiest one you're going to grab is the single solitary legendary tome that you can pick up in your daily login rewards. I was actually quite surprised to see that this is literally the only legendary tome you grab in all of the daily login rewards, but there it is, so there's one right there. Next up, and you might be able to tell that we're starting with the easiest ways to get legendary tomes, so you've got your account progression rewards. As you level up your account, you will eventually gain access to a sum total of 3 legendary skill tomes, one at level 70, 80, and then another at level 90. If your account is new, you'll also have your challenges available down here, so we'd hit the challenges button, and as you can see, this is the last challenge that I've got to do across anything really, and I think the only legendary tome you can grab from your challenges is from the arena challenges. Finishing up these will get your hands on one legendary tome right here, and there's a lot of epic tomes and stuff you can grab along the way, rare skill tomes from doing the other challenges as well. Honestly, getting your challenges done alongside your Arbiter missions should be one of your very, very early focuses when you're getting started on Raid. The challenges, for the most part, are very, very easy to get done. And, yeah, the rewards are stupendous. Hey man, all of this talk about new players reminds me, if you're going to start a new Raid account, or you're a brand new player who feels like you've messed up your current account and want to start off a new one, the best possible way to do that is by clicking on the promo link down below at the top of the video description, man. Click on that promo link, start off your new account, and at account level 25, you will unlock a free copy of Rector Drath, an S-tier support champ that you'll use, I don't know, forever. It's just that good of a champ, right? It's going to last you a long, long time indeed. Clicking that link and signing up also does help to support the channel as well, so you know what? I'd really, really appreciate it if you did. Okay, man, on to the next method. So as already mentioned, we have the missions button, which is actually just behind my camera right now, but if I go ahead and click on into this, of course, you get legendary skill tomes along the rewards track, not just for Arbiter, but also for Romantu and Marius as well. And so that is 6 legendary skill tomes in total that you will gradually farm up, with the Arbiter ones obviously being by far the easiest ones to get your hands on. And finally, one of the other easiest ways to get your hands on legendary tomes, finally, at quite a consistent basis. We've been talking mostly about freebies so far that are not that reliable to grind on like a monthly basis or whatever. That all changes with your advanced quests, right? So you can complete about 11 advanced quests a day, and once you've completed 275 of these advanced quests, you get your hands on a legendary tome, and this is going to refresh once a month. What does that mean? It means every 25 days you get your hands on a legendary skill tome, as long as you do all of your advanced quests. And so we're going to go ahead and count this as our first reliable legendary tome that you can pick up on the monthly. Now, edging up the difficulty just a little bit, we're going to start to move into the clan-based systems to get your hands on legendary tomes. The first that we've got to cover, I guess, is going to be the clan shop. So rare skill tomes will show up on occasion in the clan shop once every few weeks. You can buy up to 5 rare skill tomes for 100 clan gold a pop, so that's pretty good. If your account is super early game, you're in the first 6 months of Raid, you might still be leaning quite heavily on your rare champions to get you through certain areas of the game, help you progress in faction wars, or maybe certain dungeon teams are really leaning on 1 or 2 of your rare champs, and those rare skill tomes can be quite nice to grab. Again, that's mostly for beginner accounts, of course. Now, as the clan levels up, you will unlock additional rotations, right? You'll notice that the clan shop refreshes once a week, as you can see up here in the top right of the screen, and depending on what level your clan is, you get access to more shop rotations, right? I think there are 12 rotations in total, and those rotations can include both epic and legendary skill tomes. Now, this is kind of expensive, and it's not the most reliable because of how rare it is that the legendary tomes actually show up in the rotation. It's not the most reliable way to get your hands on legendary tomes, but it is worth checking the shop every now and then if your clan is high enough level to see them. And in addition to this, you of course have the clan versus clan rewards. There's not a clan versus clan active right now, so I can't exactly show these, but I believe it's personal rewards can offer epic skill tomes, maybe legendaries at super high tiers. Again, I can't actually check right now, but I know you can also get legendary tomes for just point milestone rewards in CVC as well. So honestly, clans, very, very good way to get your hands on tomes, and that's going to move us swiftly on to the clan boss rewards, which are by far going to be the most important and the steadiest, most reliable way to get your hands on a lot of tomes and a lot of shards. And that's why, as new players, focusing on clan boss is very, very important indeed. And that is why I've also linked my clan boss beginner guide down below in the video description as well. So if you want to head on down there, if you're a new player, you've been playing Raid for a couple of months and you're still struggling with clan boss and you're not sure how to set a team up or start building a clan boss team that can take on the likes of Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare clan boss, that video might help you out quite a bit, man. So starting with Nightmare. What you want to be doing is killing the Nightmare clan boss, right, as a clan. And then you want to be dealing enough damage to unlock the ultimate chest down here. The ultimate chest is the first chest in the rewards chain, I guess, for clan boss that actually gives you the potential to get your hands on legendary skill tomes, as you can see right here. You also have a chance at sacred, so it's really, really fantastic to be beating Nightmare clan boss. And if you are able to get 2 ultimate chest rewards per day, meaning you do enough damage, right? About 40 million damage to get the ultimate chest, and you kill the clan boss, so you get 2 chest drops, then you can expect to be getting 3 or 4 legendary skill tomes per month from Nightmare clan boss. And this is all based on a bunch of stats from Hell Hades, as well as some data mined drop rates for the clan bosses. And the drops get even better, of course, as you progress on down to Ultra Nightmare clan boss as well. If you're able to deal 70 million damage to clan boss with like an unkillable team, and actually get the clan boss dead, such that you are earning 2 of these chests. Again, it's more legendary skill tomes, and you can expect to be earning 6 or 7 legendary skill tomes per month with the drop rates and the drop percentage on these transcendent chest rewards. Next up, the campaign map. Campaign map is obviously just going to be a one-time reward thing because you're earning rewards along the little rewards track here along the bottom of your screen. You want to head on into Nightmare campaign, and once you can basically 3-star all of these stages in Nightmare campaign at 180 stars along the rewards track, one of the rewards will be, oh, we actually don't get to see it right here, but one of the rewards will be a legendary skill tome. You'll also pick up a sacred as well towards the end, so that's pretty tight too. Next up, faction wars, and as you can see, we're moving further along here in terms of how mature your account is and how far progressed you are, and how much more towards, you know, mid-game and end-game you're progressing on your account. But the milestone rewards for faction wars give you a crap load of tomes, boys. It's crazy as hell. Okay, so it's a lot of rare skill tomes. Actually, a hell of a lot of rare skill tomes and ancient shards in the earlier rewards track, but the legendaries also start quite early on. I believe there are 10. Just going to check my notes. Yeah, 10 legendary skill tome rewards in total along the rewards track for faction wars. We've got a triple drop right here. As you can see, a lot of sacreds coming in as well. Legendary skill tome right here, and even towards the end, another one pops up just here as well. 10 tomes in total. Obviously, these rewards are going to be quite long term for your account, but hell, man, faction wars, they're worth blasting and worth maxing out for a reason, right? And it's not just the crafting materials. All right, man, squiggling along into the Cursed City, we have normal mode, first of all, that I guess we'll look at, which is just right here. And we talk about the Cursed Chests in this section. Cursed Chest rewards, not that immense, to be honest. I mean, they're okay. There's some decent stuff in here. Haste, runes, stuff like that, right? Glyphs, sorry. But the rare skill tomes, epic skill tomes are going to drop in here. However, it's going to be hard mode progression that is going to get your hands on the legendaries. So in hard mode Cursed City, you want to be earning candles via completing quests, which is accessible down the little quest button down here in the bottom right. And as you can see, you earn a bunch of candles for, I mean, doing whatever the hell it is you do in Cursed City, killing stuff. It's kind of what we do everywhere in this game. And as you earn your way along the rewards track, you will eventually stumble your way into some happy legendary skill tome action over here. You've got some shard action as well. Just lots of really, really juicy rewards, but just the one legendary skill tome. Then once you eventually have Carnage the Anak unlocked, you will start to gain chests instead from hard difficulty, which also have an additional chance to drop not just legendary skill tomes, but epics and most importantly, mythicals if you are super, super lucky indeed. Next up, we have the Doom Tower, which as you can see, mostly rewards you with, if I just keep on scrolling up until I find any, there we have it, man, some epic skill tome action, and it's really just the epic tomes that you can earn from normal mode Doom Tower, so those are saucy to get your hands on, don't get me wrong, but it is going to be hard mode difficulty that I believe you get access to potentially 2 monthly legendary skill tomes from here, one for defeating the floor 80 boss, and then another a little bit further up for one of these stages. Oh, there it is, floor 100, also gives another legendary skill tome, and yeah, that's 2 monthly from hard mode Doom Tower if you were able to clear your way through that. Quite challenging to do, especially if you're a beginner player. It's hard to imagine ascending to that level of Doom Tower, but you get there eventually, man. I believe in you. Next, heading back into the clan boss menu, we of course have the Hydra action, which our real focus here is going to be getting points on Hydra Clash. As you can see, my little Hydra team managed to hit 6 million the other day. I was so proud of myself, I can't even tell you, dude. Like, it's been painful. I've been getting stuck at like 1 million damage, like just not really doing anything, but now I've started to finally unlock things. I think that Doom Priest, and good old Skrank were really big difference makers for me, man. But anyways, all of that aside, Hydra Clash, okay? While the Hydra Clash is active, you want to oh god, you have to finish in the top 3. That's the only painful thing. My clan is currently sitting in 4th place in the Hydra Clash. You have to finish in top 3 and have dealt a certain amount of damage to the Hydra with your own account in order to unlock one of these chests. The minimum damage you've got to deal to Hydra in the Hydra Clash in order to earn a chest, right, based on your personal damage, is 35 million. And even finishing 3rd place and just getting the worst possible chest, which you can see just down here, does give you a chance to grab mythical skill tomes, okay? Very low chance indeed, but it's a chance, okay? And it's a goddamn mythical tome, so you might as well try and do this. Now, dude, this is not exactly reliable. I hate this. What the hell is my clan doing in this clan group, dude? We are by far the lowest level clan, sitting at level 8. Oh, you guys actually can't see the level. But my clan is level 8. We're in with a bunch of level 10, 12, and 13 clans. And, oh, look, the highest level clan won the clash by a lot. What the hell is this, Plarium, dude? It's just so not fair. Anyways, man, that's another way that you can get your hands on not legendary, but mythical skill tomes. Next up, gradually getting more and more obscure, and I haven't forgotten about PvP. We're gonna get there, man, but I don't know, man. A lot of people seem to not like PvP in this game. It's a controversial topic, so I'm leaving it to the end, okay? Another way you can get your hands on legendary skill tomes, and not just legendary skill tomes, but a whole other slew of rewards, is of course going to be events and tournaments. Right now, there is a Titan event active, and legendary skill tome is one of the rewards along the track. Now, when it comes to tournaments and stuff like that, tournaments where you're actually competing against other players and you have to rank highly in order to grab your rewards, what I'd suggest is waiting for a fusion to come along near the start of the month, right? So there's a fusion event or a fragment event that you are not interested in getting the champion in, right? You don't care about picking up the champion fragments to complete the fusion. You're just not bothered about that final reward, and instead, you just pick a tournament or two that you want to absolutely blast a crapload of energy into and secure the win in that tournament. And that's really it, you know? And finally, we have all of the arena modes, all of which actually give some kind of access to tomes in one way or another. In Classic Arena, you're going to want to progress all the way up to Platinum rank. I know what you're thinking. God, who the hell even wants to do that, man? But if you are so inclined, these Platinum tier chest rewards, which you grab weekly, of course, if you maintain your rank in Plat, give a slew of awesome rewards, one of which is going to be legendary skill tomes. Just really fantastic stuff indeed, if you are so inclined to grind your way up to Platinum and you have the fortitude to do so. Live Arena is a kind of similar grind. You're going to earn legendary skill tomes here from the milestone rewards over here on the right side. So if we just click on the little eye here, you're going to need to progress really quite far indeed towards the latter stages of just super high rating to get your hands on some legendary tomes, as you can see just down here, and a sacred shard if you make it all the way to the end. But 2 tomes here in Live Arena that are worth noting. And then finally in Tag Arena, if you head on into the Bazaar and scroll all the way over towards the end, you do have to be in Gold rank Tag Arena to unlock not just the Sacred Shards, but legendary skill tomes for 25,000 gold bars in Tag Arena. Quite costly indeed. I think that most of the time, folks will be prioritizing grabbing the Sacred Shard instead. I think they're both on a 1-month cooldown, each of these items, but you can buy the monthly legendary skill tome instead if you have the gold bars to spare. And if you feel like your account just needs the legendary skill tomes more than it needs sacreds, then there you go, man. That is another option. Quite costly and not really accessible. Not even really worth considering if your account is still in this like first, I don't know, 10 or 12 months. And now we're getting to the cheeky breaky methods of getting your hands on legendary skill tomes. These are going to be ways that are not so reliable. Yeah, let's just get to them, man. You'll see what I mean. These are kind of obscure ways, right? First of all, we have fragment summons, and you can go ahead and exchange unused fragments from previous fusions and stuff like that into, well, fragments that eventually earn you these chests all up in here, right? The High Mother Mode chests. And if we go ahead and hit the eye here, you can get some very saucy rewards from these indeed. The Feast and the Experience barrel, not least among them. Some high-level chickens, of course, the Mord fragments. More importantly than that, the potential for legendary skill tomes. I don't know what the drop chance is on the tomes on this. It's not exactly a reliable way to get your hands on the tomes, but you can roll into them if you get lucky. Next up, if you are a spender in Raid, then you probably already know about this one, but we have the Plarium Points program, which buying certain things on the Plarium store, right, in the Raid Shadow Legends shop, in-game shop, is going to earn you Clarion points, and you will eventually wiggle your way across this rewards track. And there's a lot of saucy stuff on here, it's got to be said, if you are spending cash incentives for spending. But even then, it takes you a long time, and it's not exactly a reliable way to get your hands on a consistent supply of legendary skill tomes, but you will pick some up along the way. And finally, the hardest way of all of getting your hands on legendary tomes in Raid Shadow Legends, the good old referral program. Because who has friends? You know what I'm saying? Don't tell Plarion, that's totally my alt account, which I haven't logged into in like 4 months. But yeah, this is a good source of just free shards, free epic skill tomes, blah blah blah, and eventually the chance to grab 3 legendary skill tomes is like a final rewards track for just account progression on all of the accounts that you have referred to Red. And you know what, man? I think that's all of them. If I missed any, plop them down below in the comments. As soon as you're at the stage where you're clearing Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss, you should be earning about 10 legendary skill tomes per month. If you're also clearing hard mode Doom Tower on top of that, that's 12 very reliable, on average, legendary skill tomes per month, which is great. And in total, there are 23 one-time legendary skill tome pickups, unless I'm missing in this video. And those are things like faction wars, mission rewards and stuff. Just the one-time earners. Now, if you're looking to start off a new raid account, make sure to make that new account using my promo link down below at the top of the video description to start off that new account with a whole bunch of free starting rewards, as well as Rector Drath as soon as that account hits level 25. Thanks for watching. Do enjoy the rest of your day, guys. And I'm going to catch all of y'all just a tad bit later, man.